used to think I knew the answer to everything. All I really needed was some weed and some Hennessy. A few women and a vision of longevity. And I honestly thought that I was better than I'd ever be. I used to try to solve all my problems aggressively and never give a second thoughts on my life academically. Till I took a look at the future ahead of me. Man, I better be better, cause I won't let this be the end of me. Was it somebody up in the heavens that was testing me? Or was it somebody looking down that was just protecting me? I'm questioning everything, reading Plato's apology, and I realize that none of us know anything. But I ain't surrendering, I am emptying my mind to the enemy inside that invented me. Will my heredity survive mentally and beyond, or will it die with the death of me? Can somebody tell me my destiny? When the time comes along, how will you remember me when I'm gone and only just a memory? When you listen to these songs and carry on my legacy for centuries while I rest in serenity? Will heaven be the remedy for my integrity? Is the reaping the guard or a penalty for questioning? Am I wrong for trying to ask what's ahead of me? The perplexity of my thoughts often has messed with me. When the time comes along, how will you remember me when I'm gone and only just a memory? Will you listen to these songs and carry on my legacy for centuries while I rest in serenity? Will heaven be the remedy for my integrity? Is the reaping the guard or a penalty for questioning? Am I wrong for trying to ask what's ahead of me? The perplexity of my thoughts often has messed with me. What is the meaning of life, and when we die, what happens to all our energy? Are we angels in the sky, invisible, unable to fly? And could we possibly remember our identity? Am I mentally prepared for whatever is there, or is my master rudimentary? I'm trying to be a bit of me. Have I changed enough, or do I have to readjust my trajectory and thrust the intensity? Anything is possible, especially obstacles. So anytime I ever have anything that's ahead of me, even if it's highly improbable, I'm unstoppable, cause I know that everything's meant to be conquered eventually. Before I combust, I eventually must figure the recipe out for us chemically, down to the molecule, right to the density, and rewrite our whole biological chemistry.
Is it possible? Is there a God? Why won't you speak to me? Am I all alone? Is this all working? How will you remember me? How will you remember me?
When the time comes along, how will you remember me when I'm gone and only just a memory? Will you listen to these songs and carry on my legacy for centuries while I rest in serenity? Will heaven be the remedy for my integrity? Is the reaping the guard or a penalty for questioning? Am I wrong for trying to ask what's ahead of me? The perplexity of my thoughts often has messed with me. When the time comes along, how will you remember me when I'm gone and only just a memory? Will you listen to these songs and carry on my legacy for centuries while I rest in serenity? Will heaven be the remedy for my integrity? Is the reaping the guard or a penalty for questioning? Am I wrong for trying to ask what's ahead of me? The perplexity of my thoughts often has messed with me. Is there an afterlife? And if there is, I have to ask if I'm in jeopardy. I ain't looking for a heaven with amenities. Just let me know, will my family be next to me? Or is it all just silence? Or maybe after death there's some kind of endless dream, and my mind is putting on a million miles of mileage. Suspend it for a second and just let me breathe. I feel like I'm trapped on an island, but I don't need a pilot to fly. I'ma spread my wings, but these questions will keep coming like a virus, and I'ma be defiant until I comprehend these things. And trust I'll be stubborn excessively till I effectively get all my answers. And hell, I be cancer successfully, so I especially carry this empathy everywhere that I go. And I told you I'm questioning everything till it's connecting like magic magnetically. I ain't letting these petty things stressing me. Life is too short to be living depressingly. As long as I go and my kids know they meant to me everything, and they grow old and the lessons weigh heavily, I can die pleasantly. But until that moment I'm questioning everything. When the time comes along, how will you remember me when I'm gone and only just a memory? Will you listen to these songs and carry on my legacy for centuries while I rest in serenity? Will heaven be the remedy for my integrity? Is the reaping the guard or a penalty for questioning? Am I wrong for trying to ask what's ahead of me? The perplexity of my thoughts often has messed with me. When the time comes along, how will you remember me when I'm gone and only just a memory? Will you listen to these songs and carry on my legacy for centuries while I rest in serenity? Will heaven be the remedy for my integrity? Is the reaping the guard or a penalty for questioning? Am I wrong for trying to ask what's ahead of me? The perplexity of my thoughts often has messed with me.